Hey, what's going on, guys? Jedi. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the California wildfires. So if you didn't already know, you probably knew by some of the videos that I made. I'm actually from California, and I do live here, but there's been a huge problem that's been going on, which is basically the wildfires and a lot of things that have been going on there. So I'm going to dive straight into that. You probably have heard about it because President Trump actually talked about it, and the way he talked about it kind of triggered a few Californian people. So I'm going to kind of break that down for you, tell you exactly where he stands in that, where I stand in that, and exactly what actually happened with the wildfires for the people, of course, who are joining us from different parts of the world. Alright, guys, so with all that being said, let's go. Alright, so let's start off with the wildfires by themselves. California, not a stranger to these things. Earthquakes, wildfires, all these things. We even had thunderstorms, global warming, and all that stuff. You know, like I don't know if you believe in that, and if you don't, that's fine. We'll do a different video on that. But basically, a lot of the different natural disasters happening in happening in California, we are no stranger to that. But wildfires have been something that has been going on for a long time, especially considering the fact that a couple years ago we had a huge wildfire outbreak where schools were still open, schools were shut down, workplaces were shut down, people were told not to put on air conditioning, people were told to stay in their homes, and it was just huge because there was smoke all over the place and we could not do anything. And this happened like a couple years ago. So from then till now, nothing's really changed. The forests pretty much are the same, and the fire that happens is like there's, especially now with the huge heat wave happening and with temperatures hitting 100 degrees, what happens is in the forest we have all these different like plants rubbing against each other, all these dead dried up plants, and they catch on fire, and then the firefighters sit there trying to go put it out, and things just end up bad. I don't want to get too biological. I don't want to jump into like the whole, you know, plants anatomy and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you kind of get why they would catch on fire, because dried objects rubbing against each other, they get on fire. Now, let's dive into one of the main reasons you probably clicked on this video. It's probably because you read about Donald Trump. So we're definitely going to talk about his stance in this. So he actually did mention this, and he talked about California, and he said that California and the wildfire, to be honest, he was a little bit blunt in this, and he wasn't really nice. And we know that President Trump is very straightforward, and he's a very straightforward person. A lot of people like him for that. So basically what he said, I'm just going to paraphrase it for you so you don't have to sit there and watch the entire video. I think it's like a 10-minute video. I watched it, but if you want to check it out, you can. It should be on NBC Bay Area. And if you can't find the video, DM me, I will send you the video. But basically what goes on in that video is he just says that the California wildfires were all self-imposed, and how he did tell California to go ahead and put away all the forest stuff, clean it up, and get rid of all the dried things, because by his ideology, if it's dried and if it's on the floor, it's probably going to catch up on fire. And if it's like a real plant and it's actually alive, it's not going to catch on fire because the water is flowing through it. Now, that does make sense. It has been fact-checked. That is completely true. But people didn't really agree with the fact that he was being a little bit ignorant about it, you know, saying that it's all California self-imposed. But me personally, I think he's not wrong in that, saying that it's self-imposed. I do kind of believe that if the government kind of took more precautions instead of just saying that they got it by themselves, I think we could have probably helped solve a lot of problems. But of course, we know California is a Democratic state, and they're not going to listen to President Trump. So right now we are going through that entire wildfire phase. I will definitely repost you. I will repost another video on this. I will keep you guys updated. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow, Monday, with a brand new video. Until then, signing off from you is Jedi. Bye.